the next day when Dad went off to work, things were back to normal. And Mum and Hayley were arguing before I even arrived.
I didn't move your stupid mouse.
Do not use this language, or you will not get to play this game. Okay, you're done. You're not playing anymore. You need to go to your room right now. Go to your room. Next. No, you listen. Dad told you not to slam any doors. Remove.
Go away.
Hi.
Yeah. How's your morning been?
It's been kind of rocky.
Yeah? What's happened?
When we were playing the board game earlier, Hayley was a part of it, and then she started talking rudely and talking back.
And at that stage, Mum became very overwhelmed. And at that point, I just really wanted to just say, what's going on here? Just let it out. Let it out and cry, let it out. What's going on here?
Everything turns into a battle.
But you're expecting something that's not going to happen. You're expecting no confrontation. You're going to get confrontation. You're going to get it. Right. You've made a conscious decision to say, I need to stop all of this now. It doesn't mean that the kids are just going to step in and now make the effort. You know, one of the reasons why Mum feels so badly overwhelmed is because she doesn't know how to discipline properly. And that certainly was the next step to teach her. If these rules get broken, there's discipline. Matthew, you break these rules and you're going to end up doing time out on the naughty step. You girls will have reflection in the downstairs area where all your games and your TV is. However, the TV will remain off, the ball games will stay on the shelves. You girls are old enough and you fully know what's expected of you when it comes to behaviour. Okay, if you choose to be defiant with that discipline, then you will end up losing the things that you have now that you take for granted. Are we clear on that? So now we have discipline in place. However, Hayley isn't appreciative. So I took the whole family to a homeless shelter so she could see that there are people that are less fortunate than her and more grateful. Hello.
Oh, how are you?
Very well, yourself?
Good, good.
Nice to meet you. This is Moy Family.
Hello.
Glad to meet
Michelle?
you. Real pleasure, Michelle.
We're glad to be. I feel my children have been a little bit spoiled where they don't think about others. So I was excited to go down there and show a different place to them.
Well, guys, can you use some help? You ready? We got a couple good workers here for you.
Round the head, 3.
I don't want to do it.
I was surprised to see that it was Cameron that kicked off and not Hayley, but I knew Mum was going to put that discipline in place that I taught her.
You are lucky to have a home and hot food every day. This is food provided for people who need it. This is your last warning.
When Cameron continued to be disrespectful, right there and then, Mum gave her a timeout on a chair.
You sit on this chair. I will be back in 8 minutes, and I expect an apology, and I expect a change in your behavior.
Cameron did a timeout, but she still continued to be disrespectful.
You were placed here because you were being rude and disrespectful and disrespecting their food. I want you to apologize.
I said fine.
Say, I'm sorry for being rude and disrespectful. Thank you. Now let's go back to the kitchen and let's make some salad.
Look at me, Cameron, I'm talking to you. No, don't pull me that face. You look at me. Now, your behaviour right now is very spoilt and I do not like it. Stop pulling those faces at me. Right now.
Jo came and stepped in. She gave Cameron the kind of talk that I wish I would have known how to give her.
Now, you need to think about your behaviour. You really do need to think about your behaviour. We are here to help many, many people who are in a less fortunate position than yourself. Now, you listen to me. I want you to get into that kitchen and be a part of everybody else that selflessly here works to help everybody else. Then let's go. Let's do that. Oh, those words to Cameron sunk in. They really did. And then she just decided to lighten up and she joined in with the rest of us.
Right here? Mm-hmm.
That's good. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, there you go. Wiggle it around a little bit. That's the way. Good. See, you already know what to do. Another one?
Look at that cake. Yeah, you like serving the cake.
It was a really rewarding experience to be working on the food line at the mission and to see the faces of the little children that were there who were the same ages as Haley and Cameron. I think was very eye-opening for them.
Can I just say thank you very much for giving us the honour to be able to serve you lunch today. And I'd just like to say God bless you all and have a really fantastic day today. Thank you very much. It's given us a wonderful opportunity here with the Moy family.
It felt really good. Serving food to people made me feel grateful for the family I do have.
Cameron and Haley are making progress. I mean, it's not perfect. However, before I leave, what I do want them to do is to complete a task I've given them together. You have 2 days to create a garden on that deck. Plant pots, herbs, plants. Okay, I want to see a deck decorated like an old English garden.
We don't even know what an English garden looks like.
And they looked at me like I was mad. You know, well, we don't know where we're going to get the stuff. I mean, how will we get the pots? We don't know what colours we want. How are we going to find the English garden? I'm like, you'll find it.
I don't like being around Cameron. I don't like her personality. She be's mean to me.
Sorry?
That's not even correct grammar.
Together, you are creatively going to paint pots and create a garden on that deck. In. Put your hand on top. Come on, let's go. Right, let's go. Are you ready for me to leave for a few days?
No.
We'd prefer that you stay, but I know we have to try it on our own.
I'm leaving this family for several days, and I am really looking forward to coming back and seeing some wonderful progress. How are we going to do when I'm gone?
Great.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Thumbs up. Exactly.
Now that Joe is leaving for a few days, I was nervous about seeing her go because it's so easy to fall back into old patterns and old habits.
Bye. Bye-bye, darlings. Bye-bye. Mum, give us a hug.
Thank you.
Do good, do good. Keep your spirits high.
Okay.
I'll see you in a few days.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Coming up, Haley talks back to Mom.
Your attitude is
You
wrong.
can't make assumptions from my friend because you don't even know.
Right there. That is disrespectful and
No,
rude.
it's not.
And later, Mom hits rock bottom
I thought I was doing better, but I'm not.
when SuperNanny returns. But first, a tip from SuperNanny.
Want to make car rides more fun? Then have your kids take out a sketch pad so they can draw whatever they see on their travels. Whether it's a cow or a lighthouse, a colourful creation is going to be a welcome break to that backseat fighting.